Voila, ni normal. Welcome everybody to my precious life. Welcome everybody. Everybody, welcome. Welcome everybody to my precious life. This is your mother nature. So today we are going to be talking about spirituality. And here I have my staff of authority, my misery cap, and this is a coconut and calories. So let's talk about spirituality. So I'm Mother Nature. Welcome everyone to my life. So we are talking about spirituality today. If you have any question concerning spirituality, what you want to know, you can join my life and you begin to ask questions. So today I'm ready for any question concerning spirituality. If you want to know anything concerning spirituality, yes, you can ask. Hello, Chuchu, how are you? Welcome to my life, my precious life. So how are you today? I'm talking about spirituality. I want to share the life and let's talk on deep things. Let's talk on deep things. Nasi one, thank you. Welcome to life. Welcome to my precious life. So today we are going to talk about spirituality. So I'm going to talk about spirituality. Spirituality is a word that is put together. It's two words that is put together. Asha from Fofana, thanks for joining. Like my video and share. Invite people. This is Mother Nature. So spirituality is a word, two words that is put together, which means Ola Tuju, thanks for joining, which means spirit and the rituals. So today I'm going to talk about spirituality. Join my life. If you have any question, like the video, share, invite people, and join me. This is Mother Nature. This is different from what you have seen before. This is unlike others. This is real spirituality. Let me see, who is this?
Bonsoir.
How are you? I can't see your face. What happened? Ça va?
Ça va et vous?
Ça va bien, toi? I cannot see your
Ça va?
face. Do you speak English?
No speak English. I speak me little English.
Yeah, but I cannot see your face.
Hein?
I can't see your face.
Ouais, qu'est-ce qu'elle dit cette salope? Je comprends même pas.
Yeah.
Ouais, c'est bon, vas-y, je vais changer.
So, how are you? Thanks for joining me. So if you have any question concerning spirituality, what do you know about spirituality? What is about the word spirituality? What do you understand by the word spirituality? What is spirituality? Spirituality is two words that is being put together, which is the spirit and the rituals that follows it. So I want you people to invite, share my video, like the comments, and ask questions. If you have any question to ask me about spirituality, you see I'm with my staff of authority. I have my staff with me. I have coconuts, which is a very special special crops that contain spirituality, because they always say, how did water enter coconut? Nobody knows. So that is why I'm also with my cowries this evening. Join me, invite people. Spirituality is a word put together that concerns the spirit. It's two things that is put together: the spirit and the rituals that follows it. If we have to talk about spirituality, anything you see in the physical as a human, when you have a dream or you see things in the spiritual realm, you say it out in the physical, and the ritual is done in the physical. Edith.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Do you want to do a match?
So how are you? Where are you calling from?
Hold on.
Where are you calling from? Sandy, how are you? Thanks for joining. This is Mother Nature. Today the topic is spirituality. Join me. Ask questions concerning spirituality. Ask questions, anything. I will answer you. So anything you see in the spiritual realm, either in your dream, in your mind, or like something like a trance or something, the ritual is being done in the physical. That is why everything in the spiritual can be brought out in the physical. Anything you see in the spiritual realm, the ritual is always done in the physical. Always done in the physical. So that is why sometimes I call it spiritual physical. It's a very big word. It's two words that is put together that came out as spirituality. Spirituality is a big word. It's what concerns the earth. That was how the world was made, because the world was made from the word of the mouth. Because the word of the mouth you cannot see, but it came out in the physical. That is spirituality. Everything that you see in the spirit realm, anything you see in your dream or anything you see in anywhere, the ritual is being done in the physical. So that is why it is called spirituality. So what you see in the other side can manifest in the physical. So everything on earth and everything with the mother nature is spiritual, and it can also come out in the physical. That is why you have the word spirituality. So everything on earth has a spiritual a spiritual effect and also came out in the physical. Like the cowries, each cowries has a misery. Yes, they have a misery. There is always a story in cowries. So everything has a story. The coconut has a story. It has a story inside how everything is made and every other thing. So, but you can see it in the physical. You can see it with your eyes. So these are things that are spiritual that comes out in the physical. Because even your shadow, when you are standing, you can also see your shadow, which is your spirit, through the sun. That is the reality, and that is the physical. So let's talk. I'm here to really talk about spirituality. If you have any question, you ask. You are free to ask any question. PKV, thanks for joining. Share my video, like, and if you have any question you can talk about. I'm here and I'm out. So if you have any question concerning spirituality, let's talk about spirituality, because they say the spiritual controls the physical. Yes, before anything begin to manifest on earth, it already take place in the spiritual realm. But the spiritual can be brought to the physical. That is very, very possible. That is why the earth was created. That is why we, the humans, we exist. Yes, because we were made. The earth was made by the word of the mouth. The light came by the word of the mouth. The word of the mouth cannot be seen. It's like the wind, but it manifested in the physical. So in the physical, because it's the power that brought it from the spiritual realm to the physical realm. So everything is possible with the power of the mother nature. Because even when you put when you plant a seed on the ground, the seed dies before it germinates. That is spirituality coming to physical. So these are mysteries of life, how things have been formed, how the life is moving, how the spiritual is affecting your life, and how things you see that you don't understand, how they affect your life physically, materially, and otherwise. Because when you know the mystery of things, you will not be afraid of nothing. When the mystery is given to you, when you have a mystery, when you know what the mystery really is. Well, in my tradition, we call it Oduagbo. When you know the mystery behind things, yes, you will now begin to realize that everything in the spiritual can be brought out in the physical. Yes. That is why sometimes you pray for things you don't know, but you want it will manifest. That is bringing out the spirituality into the physical. That is how it was. Spirituality is very, very powerful. So it's not what anybody can just talk about. It's only when you have the misery that you can talk about it. So when you have the misery, you understand life, you understand the misery that has been given, then you can begin to talk about spirituality. And you can begin to bring it out in the physical. Because everything in the physical, in the spiritual, can come out in the physical. That is why when you see people, they say they kill somebody already in the spiritual, it's manifested in the physical. Yes, the manifestation will make you to connect to the belief. Goddess of Beauty, thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. That is my Goddess of Beauty. She's so beautiful. Share the video, like, and let's talk about spirituality. Let's talk about spirituality. So everything that is in the spiritual manifests in the physical, but the spiritual comes first. It controls the spirituality, the physical. So the physicality is just 1% of the spirituality. So the spirituality side is the biggest. As you can see, my beautiful cowries. Each cowries has a story. Each cowries has a misery. And I can tell you that these cowries can be cowries inside the water. And when it's coming to the physical, it can be a horse. Yes. That is how the spiritual is very, very big. Bigger than the physical. That is why the word of mouth, the mother nature said, let there be light. And the light came as a sun. That we are. So the spirituality is part of us. You see people talking about spirits, talking about different type of things. They tell you they dream, they see the other world. Yes, there was spirituality before man. Yes. Because if you see the nature around us, you see the water, you see the wind, nobody knows where it's coming from. They are growing, they grow every day, they never cease. That is what you cannot see, what your mind cannot comprehend, what your brain cannot carry. That is spirituality. What you cannot imagine in your head, that is spirituality. So because the ritual is always done in the physical. As you can see, the manifestation of the nature, of the water, of the sun, of the wind, you can feel it in your flesh. But the misery and the root is unknown to you because you cannot. And you are not understanding. Whatsoever you are seeing in the spirit realm, you are not understanding. You have to call and talk with somebody that understands the spirit. And the person will make you and give you the misery behind what you are saying. Because if you don't know what is happening in the spiritual realm, you don't know what you are seeing, you don't have the understanding, you'll be afraid. You begin to see different things. Yes, because it's not everybody that tells you that I know the spirit, what is happening in the spiritual realm, that really knows it. Because I told you, I said this cowrie can be a cowrie inside the water, but when it's transforming, from when it's coming out from the water to the physical, it can change into a horse. Can you imagine that these small cowries inside the water can transform within a twinkle of an eye? When it's coming out in the physical and become a horse, it disturbs you.